just thinking out loud, but was that promo with John Cena and Miz better than everything that showed up on Monday Night Raw? 2 out of 3 falls. Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. AJ versus Luke Harper for the right to fight for the title. Bray Wyatt gives an address to the WWE Universe. Did Randy Orton just turn on him? I'm just here to talk about it, man. It's your boy Biggz, InternetSmarks, back at it, weekly thing. Let's go.
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
It's your boy Biggz, and I'm back at it with another SmackDown Live recap reaction review for February 28th, 2017, the last day of Black History Month. Wow. This is something different, man. I'll get to it in a minute. I'm going to just run down the card and react to what happened last evening. SmackDown Live for February 28th edition came live from the XL Energy Center, St. Paul, Minnesota. Shout out to the crowd. The crowd was better than Monday Night Raw. I don't know. It just seemed like on Tuesdays everything is better. We started out with Miz TV, which was, I didn't expect the Miz to come out guns blazing from the start of this epic promo, but in all honesty, the Miz doesn't get as much credit as he deserves, and he laid it to Cena. Woo! He cut a scathing promo on Cena. He said Cena stole opportunities from him. You know what I mean? He just talked and talked and talked, and Miz finally let Cena talk. Cena talk about, he basically called the Miz the John the Don of professional wrestling. Look up that name if you're watching this video. John the Don on YouTube. Look up some battle rap forums. He's known as the man that will steal your bars. And basically what Cena told Miz is, you steal moves. You stole from Chris Jericho. You stole his personality. You stole The Rock's charisma. You just stealing from everybody, bro, from day one. But Maurice, just lays into Cena and then slaps the hell out of him. This prompted Nikki Bella to run out. Miz and Nikki run off. Nikki grabs the mic and tells Maurice, and I quote, "I'll break you, bitch." All the bitches is on SmackDown Live, no pun intended. Maurice and Miz run out through the crowd. Cena kisses his boo thing and all that. To sum up this segment, go on YouTube, look up this clip, watch it in its entirety. It'll give you better context of the situation, because honestly, if you take out Nikki and Maurice, I actually believe that Cena versus Miz would be a marquee matchup at WrestleMania. Just my opinion. They will have a better match than they had in their main event at WrestleMania. But that's just me. We get back to the first match of the evening, which was Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. 2 out of 3 falls. I hate commercials. Basically what happened was they started fighting early moments and they went to a commercial break. Mickie got in some offense, but Becky kept coming back with more kicks. Mickie shut Becky down with a tornado DDT for the 3 to get the first fall. Commercial break. Got back from the commercial. Mickie was in control. Let's just be honest. Mickie was just in control of most of this match. Becky dodged a move and basically hit Mickie with the roll-up of death for a 3 count to make the falls 1-1. Both women are down, and this prompted Alexa Bliss to come out the ringside for a closer look. Alexa got on the apron to cause a distraction with the ref. Then Becky gets in her face, which leaves Mickie accidentally knocking Alexa off the apron. Becky gets Mickie in the disarmer, got the submission, and won the match. It was a good match, just too many damn commercials. We got Luke Harper in the dark room cutting a promo on Bray Wyatt, basically saying that Wyatt should be afraid of him. Immediately after that, Bray interrupted his promo to talk about Randy Orton being his brother. Shit got real interesting later on. Becky Lynch does a backstage interview and basically chews out the interviewer. Natalia interrupts and lets Nikki know that she has plans to take the women's title. That would be interesting. We'll see how this develops. AJ does an interview backstage saying that he feels good heading to his match with Harper and says that WrestleMania main event is where he belongs, which is actual facts. AJ did defeat Luke Harper in semi-controversial fashion. Luke Harper, one of the most underrated wrestlers in the company, he put on a show, hitting drop kicks, moving around the ring, showing why he can be one of the most dominant big men and should get a singles title run. IC title would look good with Luke Harper, just my opinion. Then we move on. AJ Styles hit him with a Pele kick later on in the match, delivers some kicks to Luke and continues working on his knee. Harper had hurt his knee. Harper fires up and drops AJ with an elbow and then goes to the apron and slingshots him. Woo! Hits a senton. Hits a shooting senton. A slingshot senton. Excuse me. Senton bomb on AJ to get a 2 count. All this basically led to AJ hitting a phenomenal forearm on Harper and pins him. But Luke's foot was under the rope. So, your man Shane comes out, restarts the match. AJ gets a Shane face and Harper super kicks the shit out of Shane. But guess what this does? This just basically causes another distraction because AJ gets Luke on the ground, hits him with a sweet 450 for the win. So guess what? AJ still won. Backstage, we got Carmella with James Worthless confronting Nikki and Cena. And I was saying on Twitter, please don't let these people have a match. And guess what? They're having a match next week. Agony, bro. Agony. More backstage. Got Daniel Bryan congratulating AJ Styles on winning a shot at Bray's championship. AJ doesn't shake his hand, of course, and says he's curious what Wyatt has to say tonight. Yeah, we was all wondering at that point. My bro's favorite wrestler, Dean Ambrose. He took on Kurt Hawkins. Well, he really didn't. It was no contest. Dean comes to the ring, hits a dirty deeds on Hawkins, and he's out of there. He grabs a mic, cuts a promo on Baron Corbin. Corbin is on the screen, and they're going back and forth. Corbin do need to step up in the promo department, but his wrestling speaks louder volumes. I'm just getting ready to wrap this thing up. Let's get to Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews in the chairs match. Literally the best part of this match. Well, not really the best part. Ziggler dropped Crews on the chair, bro. Go to WWE.com. Go to WWE on YouTube. WWE on Twitter. You can see what I'm talking about. He dropped him crotch first on a chair that was unfolded, bro. Horrible. He basically did 2 kill shots. A shot to Apollo Crews' throat, pause, and then that, man. That was just nuts. My bad. That was a little too far. But let's move on. Dolph Ziggler did beat Apollo Crews, by the way. Hope this feud is over, man. It's just, they need to move on from each other. Bray Wyatt comes out to the ring to address AJ Styles. Wyatt says it doesn't matter to him whether Styles or Harper won the shot at the title because they're just mortals. Bray gets interrupted by Randy Orton on the big screen. Randy Orton appeared to be in a barn, which looked like it was Sister Abigail's spot. Interesting. We get close-up views of maggots and some creepy sound effects. This was straight out of a production out of Matt Hardy, a.k.a. Broken Matt. Is somebody trying to be deleted or broken? Or it says he's in Wyatt's world, but it's not Randy's world. It's not Randy's world, and it never was. Randy claims to be in Wyatt's scared ground of worship and says Abigail is buried beneath him. Orton picks up a shovel and says in a moment he will be the master and Wyatt will be the servant. Basically what he's saying is I run this, bro. I tricked you. I made you leave your bro. I made your bro hate you and see the light in you that you're trash. And now I'm going to just rip your soul from out your chest. And this is what Orton did. Orton tosses aside the shovel and picks up a gas can and starts dumping it all over the barn. Orton says he's coming for Wyatt at WrestleMania. More shots of maggots on the ground. Orton pours out more gas. Orton walks outside and appears to have left the cameraman locked in the barn. I hope bro's okay. Orton continues pouring gasoline outside the barn and sets it on fire. And all we see is Bray freaking out. And he's tearing apart the announcer table. All the announcers left too, by the way, which was funny as hell. And Bray looked like he was crying. So did he delete Sister Abigail? Broken Bray. Funny as hell. I'm glad I did this morning because come to find out that Daniel and Shane, they don't know who the number one contender is. Didn't AJ just win the match? So because Randy says he's coming for the title, are you going to take AJ out after he earned his shot more than once? Oh, man. They need to stay away from Shane versus AJ. Hopefully, Shane brings in Shinsuke Nakamura as being rumored to face AJ, which would be a monumental 7-star affair. But we just got to wait till next week to see how this develops. I love how SmackDown has been focused on WrestleMania. Raw, on the other hand, has been worried about Fastlane, yada, yada, yada. I'm off this, man. It's your boy Biggz. I give SmackDown a 9. They putting on for the culture. But that's my time. It's your boy Biggz. I represent the smarts. See y'all next week, man.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.